Will you fall with me? Okay, listen. Siegfried has told me that I must clarify certain things before the show begins tonight. First and foremost, I never actually stabbed anyone. Even that big loudmouth bastard that I hate so much, I did not stab him. Second off, I have no intentions ever to stab anyone. If I do ever have any feelings or need or want to stab anyone, I promise I will announce to the entire environment that I intend to stab someone. Then I will leave the room.
What are you doing?
I'm making up a lie. I'm at the show.
What? Sig, you're losing your mind! I know. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to episode 1320, Outriders Technomancer Part 13, which may also be the finale of the storyline. We'll find out today. Normally, I go through this whole spiel. I want to get into the game. Boom. Usually, we do all spiels and all that, but I want to play the game. I want to play it. Hopefully, everyone's having fun so far tonight. We're updating Steam. The hell? Steam, don't do this to me. Steam, don't do this to me. Now is not the time, Steam. Just play the game. Come on. Verifying installation. Okay. Alright. Start the game, Steam. Okay. We can do it. Verifying game file. Okay. Come on. We can do it. This is how Sig lost his mind. Like, quite literally. This is how I lost my mind. This is it. This is the moment. There we go. People can fly. There's that big spider asshole. Big. We're just gonna call him that from now on. He is big spider asshole. Okay. I think we're on like, I think we have like 1 or 2 maps left and that's it. We're done. Doom, doom, do. Alright. So we are now, if you weren't here yesterday, we are now max level. We're about to go up another world value. So that's the thing, I guess. Yeah, we are world tier 10. We're about to become world tier 11. God, we look so badass. And this is the new gun we just got. It shoots lightning. We are literally Thor now with how much lightning we can bring down with this gun. And then we were trying it out. Okay, so now we can continue on. Yeah, we were bringing down all kinds of lightning and shit like that. Alright, let's...
I can shoot this thing into the air all day long, but we won't really know how good it works until you've got
Alright,
something
here we
that
go.
fights back.
Unknown region. The only reason why I know I'm thinking I have 2 regions left is I have 2 historical artifacts left, and each region usually has 1.
We're so close. The signal's coming from just beyond this ridge.
Stay on the lookout. You see any movement, run.
Drives through rock. Wow, that's bubbles. What the hell?
Sit tight, people. I'm gonna clear the way. It's time for some answers.
You have anything to say? Nope. You have anything to say? Nope.
City looks like a big
You have anything to say? Maybe we just killed your friend.
Do me a favor.
How are you holding up? There we go.
You okay?
Having a baby in the trenches, it was stupid. We knew it. She was so frightened of it all, the gunfire, the storms, monsters. But I tell her stories, pretend it was all just a game. And if we won, we'd win a prize.
Damn.
But she wanted to know what the prize was. I told her there was a place out there, far from all that mud and death. I promised I'd take her there. It was winter when she tried to stop the bleeding. I held her until... It's okay, Papa, she told me. You can still win the prize. I promised her there were no monsters. I promised the same to August. Yet I brought them both into a world full of monsters.
That's something to have on your chest.
Friend.
That's a hell of a thing to carry on your chest.
Thank you, Outrider.
Okay, we talked to use 3. Here's Dr. Dude. You have anything to say before we go, Dr. Dude? Nope. Okay, so we start here and we move our way through. It looks like... Alright, so there's the historian thing. Looks like there's going to be one side quest here.
What do we have here?
Papers, please. The
Say,
incident.
I found some more writing from Monroy's people. I think we must be approaching their call.
There was an incident as I was returning to my quarters last night. What seemed like a storm was quickly gathering over us, and it started playing havoc with their electronics. As we scrambled for shelter, the storm above us...
The packs were causing the storms?
I, thought the same thing when I first saw August in those ruins in the forest.
As we scrambled for shelter, the storm above us exploded into turmoil. Moments later, we saw a group of packs gathering around.
All the writing you can find for me. Perhaps we can learn their story.
Around one of them strangely sharp obelisks, performing an odd sort of phenomena. People were terrified. Monroy ordered the packs to be stopped. Before I knew it, soldiers had stormed in. One even opened fire. So yeah, we're the ones that did it. Yet moments later, even after 2 poor pack souls lay bleeding in the ground, the conflagration of the sky came to an end, as if the eyes had somehow calmed the storm. Everyone's been on edge since then. I believe the packs likely saved our lives somehow, but there are some who don't see it that way. Monroy and those close to him have begun questioning whether the packs hold too much power, a power we don't understand, the very power that caused these storms. Monroy is riling the people up and asking what happens if the packs ever decide to stop being so peaceful. What happens when they decide to stop pretending that they have our best interests at heart, just as we let our guard down? Text unreadable. If I'd been given the chance to speak with Monroy to convince him that the packs meant us no harm, that they had been used their power to calm the storm, maybe things would have been different. But by the time I was granted the audience, things had escalated from far beyond my reach. By this time, I looked into Monroy's eyes as he waited for me to speak. I was too late. The rest of the page is torn. So yeah, we did do it. So the storm happened. They went to go stop it with one of their obelisks. and we opened fire and killed them. Good times. Bring down the lightning. So there's a mortar guy. That's what caught me on fire. Alright, so I gotta take out the sniper still. As much as I like being the run and gun guy, the snipers are still great equalizers. Alright, not bad. Still running out of blighted rounds, but we're definitely doing much more damage. Up here? Ammo. Ammo does nothing for me. Stomp the chest. More papers. Papers, please.
After the first big storms burned out most of their tech, sounds like Monroy got furious. He demanded explanations from the packs and access to their powers, but they didn't understand. They offered everything they could. They led Monroy through the jungle to their sacred city.
Probably this city. The place we've discovered.
Oh, Monroy, you idiot. Storms happened, none of your people died, and your response is, kill them all. Yeah, you can call me Thor, bro. Oh, that was effective. Look at all that loot. All I want is an LMG standard. And I'd be a happy boy. Not a stabilizing one, not a burst fire one, a standard one.
Grand Temple. Try to show them how they communed with the anomaly.
Monroy discovered the massive obelisk and walked into the great ritual by the city's most sacred elders. The Uruk.
My God. Monroy, he misunderstood everything the Pax did.
I recall the look of fear on Monroy's face as the gravity itself seemed to forget its rules, with small rocks and debris hovering midair, and eventually even Monroy himself was lifted off of his feet, while sparks of strange energy flickered around the obelisk. He was convinced it was all a plot to use their power to assassinate him. I now believe Monroy was completely failed in his leadership. He had all the spiritual leaders executed, all but and sealed off access to the obelisk. There had been an increasing discontent among many of the Commander Monroy's mistreatment of the Pax. While most understood the need to ensure the security, what we've done couldn't be justified. Some demanded an audience. Commander Monroy accepted a meeting and promised to address our concerns, but instead, guards dragged off the XO in front of us, handcuffed and bloody. The XO confessed a plot to assassinate Monroe himself and seize command of the mission. He begged forgiveness for his crimes, and then he slowly began to read out the names from a list, those of all his co-conspirators. Every time a name was mentioned, guards would grab the crew member and drag them outside. I could feel the terror spreading amongst those beside me. After a dozen names were called, a voice echoed in the hall. F*** those who oppose the mission. Hail Commander Monroy. But it's made no difference. His name was called out anyway, and he was dragged out of the rest. I felt numb, from fear, from relief, at every name read that wasn't mine. Finally, the last of us was escorted outside, where the conspirators had been made to take a knee. Then, we were given guns and made to execute them. Now we are all tainted. Damn, freaking Monroe, man. Monroe lost his freaking mind. Like, straight up lost his mind. Slap this in here. Cannot.
There are countless cages here. They're filled with skeletons. They look like pack skeletons.
Okay. It's gonna kill my blight bullets. No. That's right, call me Thor. Alright, can I shove a flag in the ground over there now? You didn't allow me to shove the flag in the ground. I would like to not have to walk through this whole thing again. There we go. Actually, give me like 2 seconds, guys. I'm sorry about this. Shit. I forgot about something. 2 seconds. Oh! Am I dead yet? Okay. Oh, I'm not dead yet. That's a plus. That is a real plus. Alright, let's go. Get this cam back on. How about that? There we go. Alright, let's go. Do. So what section are we in right now? So we're here. Okay, so open door. Damn. Well, I hate to say it, we did it to ourselves. Once again, we sent a lunatic out to frickin' do a... Like, why can't any of these stories ever have, like, the leading officer is like the Captain Picard-esque officer, where he's, like, filled with wonderment and wanting to learn and wanting to, like, you know, teach to people and learn about their cult. No, we get freaking Monroy the... They're out to get me. Kill them.
After they'd executed the Pack's leaders, Monroy's people started moving into the city. This was their colony. They took over the homes of the Packs, forcing them to work for them, to serve them.
In other words, they made them slaves.
Yeah.
They believed the loss of their machinery was the Pax's fault.
Doesn't matter what they believe. There's no excuse for enslaving another race.
Nope. And they wonder why they went all freaking werewolf on them. Thanks, Monroy. Alright, so... What are you?
There's traces of powerful energy here. Somebody unleashed this on them. But who? If there's someone else wiping out ferals, I need to know who they are.
Okay. And you're gonna be the history... Yep. Let's go deal with the historian job real quick. Squeeze? Excuse us while we load the assets. It's literally all that is. Anytime you see a game with a transition like that, it's like, excuse me, we need to load assets. Alright. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. That's right. I'm Thor the Thunder God. Maybe we've met. Maybe we haven't. Buddy, stand up. Thank you. Thank you, friend. That's right, Thor the Thunder God wishes to bid you adieu. Yeah, this build's definitely working better. I hate to admit it. As much as I miss my minigun, I realize now I really wasn't using the minigun anymore. Really wasn't. I mean, I pretty much gave myself a freaking minigun. Hit him. Nope. All right. God, I love this gun. I really am tempted to spend the points to keep this thing leveled up for now. I don't see anything else. Anything over here? Nope, nothing over there, nothing there. It's all clear. Okay. Let's grab it. Oh, we're grabbing, but we're grabbing it. Nice. Like, in a perfect world, what I'd want is... Alright, you're gone, you're gone. Keep an eye on you. Actually, you're higher. Garbage. Take a look at that in a little bit. I mean, not that it's going to matter much soon because we're about to go up a world level and... Hey! Sins of our fathers. No, we are in the correct area. Alright, bitches. Hi, Thor the Thunder God here. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Can I get up to you? Yeah, I can. Alright, there's papers down here. Just gotta remember that. Thor the Thunder God! God, I love this build now. See, now I can play like Sephiroth likes watching, where you just run around and just shoot bitches and don't use cover. I'm trying to make you proud of me, Sephiroth. What do you got? Research.
Monroy had this doctor Indira trying to research the obelisks and the powers of the Pax, but grew enraged when she didn't produce any results he could use.
Did he think science could produce results on demand?
She describes several incidents where Pax were caught trying to perform rituals with obelisks in secret, leading to more executions.
If only they'd let them conclude the rituals. They might have calmed the storms instead of letting them become inflamed.
Commander Monroy had assigned me to study the ways and customs of the Pax, but he has expressed disappointment in my findings so far. He didn't care about anything I reported about their ways and culture, only the Pax's power, which I had very little say about. None of our experts have any explanation or analysis of the obelisk has revealed nothing of Faded Fragment. Whatever the mechanism or science behind their powers to us, they may as well be magic. I must admit, these powers are unsettling for us. When Roy discovered the Pax engaged in rituals surrounding the monoliths that he feared were meant to harm us and retaliated fiercely. I'm not comfortable with his actions, but I'm not in a position to say so. He depends on me for the understanding these Pax, and well, perhaps it's hubris, but I believe that I can show him the true beauty of this species. I truly believe they have no ill intent, nor they interested in displays of strength. From what I've seen, they use their powers for convenience, to light their homes, to influence the weather, and better grow their crops. We have a lot to learn from each other. We couldn't have asked for a better neighbor. If they could have asked for a much better neighbor. Holy shit, they wanted a much better neighbor than us. And we literally just like showed up on their front door. It was like, bitches, we taking your house. Oh, it's an ammo crate. We don't need ammo right now. Alright, let's go.
What has been done can be undone. What is done must be undone. Things must be made right.
Please don't tell me you're Monroe.
I've been waiting for you.
Did you know about all this? What Monroy's people did here?
And Monroe.
I was a part of it. Tell me, Altered. Do you believe in absolution?
That depends on who's doing the absolving.
It breathes.
What are you doing?
No. What you want to know is who I am. I was the second in command in Monroy's army. I did everything he commanded. I studied the packs. I learned their language. I knew my enemy. And then I exterminated them. Men, women, children. All for the human project. To seize their powers and turn us into gods. Nothing seems foul when you win. But when we began to lose, my regrets grew. Until I chose exile and wandered the desert seeking death. Instead, I was afflicted with this condition. Ripped apart by a storm. And cursed with the very power we tried to steal. I was the first of us. But now, I've finally found a way to make things right. And bring back the children of Enoch.
How?
Enoch is ripping through me! I don't have much time left! Will you help me? Keep the creatures at bay until I'm ready!
You're fucking crazy. Make it quick.
Great.
Whatever you're doing, hurry it up. You're drawing more of them.
You must hold them back. It's almost done.
Sure doesn't look like it.
I'm trying to save them, Dennis.
You ever asked them if they wanted to stay? Here we go. More of these little shits incoming.
That's right. Thor the Thunder God wishes to speak to you. World Tier 11.
Pax will walk Enoch once more.
Enough! What's done is done. There is no absolution. You either live with it or you don't.
There must be a way. I will see you again, I fear. Another time. Another place.
Bolt action rifle standard. Oh, let's look at our things. So this has killing enemy with a critical shot grants anomaly power for you and your allies. We don't have this one, so let's take that. Even if we don't use it, let's take it so we can break it for the power. That's my usual go-to answer, is like, if I don't have the power, then that's the one I'm going for, even if it's like one of the other ones is better. Alright, everything's +1 level now.
There's got to be hundreds of dead packs here, executed, piled up. This whole city is a mass grave.
Monroy's people, they did this.
I think it's getting real clear who the packs were scared of, who they changed themselves into ferals to protect themselves from.
Holy shit. I called it earlier. We were the real frickin' monsters. Bitches. There is another one of you up there, huh? Well, sadly you died to my blight and poisons, not my bullets. Alright, reset that.
This place, it was a slave market.
I really hate Monroe. I really do.
Got hit by the worst storm yet. Hundreds died, humans and...
I didn't know it was possible with this train's turns to get even worse, but it barely survived the last one. I saw colleagues torn apart, buildings pulled into the air against all known physics. I saw packs make numerous attempts to enter their temples to reach the obelisk, even though there were too many damaged in the storm, but Monroy had them gunned down.
Ferals used against them later.
How can he believe the packs are inflicting this madness on us when as many of them died in the storm as our own fate of fragment? They're calling it the Great Storm, but I have trouble believing it will last. Enoch itself has started to change. Once fertile soil is now becoming barren, and nothing we can do to grow crops seems to work. Green valleys and woodlands are turning into desert. The clear water that runs through the rivers have turned dark, undrinkable, and lakes and oceans have begun to dry out. Torn fragment. The madness of Monroy knows no bounds, and it's not just him, but all those who follow him, driven by fear or their own bloodlust. They were never good people. Good people don't make it off Earth. But those of us who have tried to retain some shred of decency, I don't know if there's any left. Even Nikolai, his loyalty to Monroe for saving his life has made him blind. He believes everything Monroe tells him and follows his orders without question. It is in the wake of the Great Storm packs are fleeing the city. Nikolai was put in charge of rounding them up and make an example of them. No one will tell details. A week later, I found a note of someone had placed in my locker. It was a tip. Coordinations to a location half a day's ride from the city. The temperature, faded fragment, above 100. The sun was scorching and I was covered in sweat. Then I found there had been disposing the bodies. The wind started picking up as I stood over the mass grave. I was quickly being covered in a coat of gray powder. The bones and ashes of the packs had been burned in masses, their remains blown around the wind. It still stuck to my hair, to my clothes. I cannot get it off me. What have we done? Well, I'll tell you what we did. We sent a lunatic. To the planet, who misunderstood everything, and murdered and enslaved and tortured an entire race until they went nuts. Good job. Strong work, Monroe.
Monroe. This palace is covered with flags, all with... It's gotta be his face. He made himself king of the packs.
A king?
A tyrant.
Alright, so we are here. So yeah, there's the left and right area here. So let's check this out real quickly. Make sure there's nothing over here. Loot! I see that ore over there. I'm coming for that ore. Okay, let's just make sure we're good on room. Bolt action rifle, lightweight. Hey, we don't have that one yet. Slowly but surely we're getting all the things. $61 more fragments. I wonder how many fragments it is. So we got 61 fragments from that. I wonder how much it's going to be to upgrade this weapon. I got stuck. I got stuck so bad. Okay. Before we do anything, let's go back here. We'll teleport back. I'm pretty sure it's only going to be like 60. And we got 60 Titanite chunks anyway. So, like, I might as well, right? XP. 90. Sure, why not? So this would give us one additional magazine. So we can switch the helmet. Alright, so if we go on the pants. Okay, so let's mod you. Where's all that blood drinker shit? Killing an enemy with a weapon while afflicted with bleed increases your weapon leech by 40% for 10 seconds. Critical shots towards an enemy in close range afflicted by bleed increases your health regeneration. Killing shots on an enemy afflicted by bleed. We already have this. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and then the pants will mod this there. Okay. That's decent. I'll go back here. And we try this fight again. This time we're going to start with the sniper. Try and get a couple cracks off on him. And then we'll go from there. I got stuck. God, I've done like no damage to him. The ammo, bad. Don't screw this shit up now. Oh. Oh. I'm just sitting there going, don't screw this up now. Please don't screw this up now.
Clear.
So the good news is there's a finite amount of enemies on the boss waves. The bad news is there's a finite amount of enemies on the boss wave. Because, like, I couldn't imagine if you were playing any of the other classes that require you to kill to heal. I wonder if the orbs were... that's what the orbs were for.
Roy was sending out raids to hunt down the fleeing packs.
Holy shit. A few months passed since Moray ordered us to round up the packs that were trying to escape. One night, while out hunting with Monroy,
He never saw them coming.
we were attacked. They came out of the darkness. Panic and confusion were quickly overcoming us as we regrouped and repelled the assault. Although I could not see our attackers in the dark, I examined one of their injured. They were anthropoids, enormous in size, rabid, and predators in nature.
And so it was.
Unlike any of the beings we have encountered on Enoch, but something about their eyes were merely familiar. Even then, I knew something was not right. But Monroy had no idea what had been unleashed. The commander had ordered a fort built, a base out of which we could track down these beasts and root them out. He ordered I return to the city to defend it against the potential attack against the packs in check. Crusoe wasn't happy to see me. Then it finally happened. The Ferals attacked the city, just as the storm descended on us. We barely held them back, and now they besiege us. I received a call from Monroy as we repaired our barricades damaged by the last assault. He was freaking out, barely coherent, trying to describe a great canyon in the desert, a giant obelisk, and how we discovered the Ferals are in fact packs, transformed by some kind of arcane tool. He claimed his fears that the packs would seek to destroy us had finally come true. He even sounded proud of his prediction. There was zero introspection on his part, zero acknowledgement that everything that's happened has been a result of his paranoia. Indra was right. All this time, she warned me of my blind devotion. We brought this on ourselves. Monroy has ordered me to eliminate the packs, to prevent more of them from transforming into Ferals, to gather them all and kill them all in masses, but whatever means available. Then he declared he would return to the city and put an end to the siege. He still believes himself our savior while he ensures our downfall. He's insane. We've opened Pandora's box. Monroy pushes the packs too far. They have begun to willfully evolve into primals, bloodthirsty expressions of relentless survival. Or, maybe, they have regressed into an ancestral step of their evolution, a step natural selection saw fit to bring them out of, a step only humanity intervention could revert them to. I do not know what to do. Doubts have taken over my mind. I'm paralyzed by the realization of what is brought on ourselves, of what we have sown, and what we are to reap. Hundreds of thousands of packs are still out there, each one of them a possible feral. Eliminating them is only way we can live. The only way I can continue to wake up every morning and watch the sun rise over the dunes. All I have to do is give the order. I can feel the words sitting in my tongue. My soldiers look at me expectantly, waiting for the slightest gesture to signal they can begin. But I still cannot bring it to myself. Crozon saw my indecision, my paralysis. He seized his chance and took control. He walked out to execute Monroy's order. I didn't even resist, because I can no longer be part of this. Damn. One too many people needed to step up much sooner. Like, literally, one too many people needed to, like, tell him to go screw. What is... Yeah, alright, nothing there. Nope, can't go that way. You want me to go that way, so we're going to go this way. Just in case. I don't see anything, though.
Found Dr.
Mutiny.
Journal.
How do you know?
Because she wrote it just before getting executed.
Oh, shit.
By Monroy. She tried to broker a truce with the Pax, thinking she could stop the Ferals if she surrendered Monroy to them.
I finally did what I had to do long ago. What we should have done. Nikolai, I stood up to Monroy. I believe I could end this war we have created. Monroy had invited me for a meal, and I assumed to be my last. But I hadn't come unarmed. I brewed a toxin, out of the pollen of the Helver's flower Dr. Heath had discovered. Monroy tried to pry out of me all I had learned about the Ferals, a final attempt to empty me for my usefulness before he was done with me. But I had my game too. I watched him choke on his own bile after ingesting my toxin in his drink. It had worked. I had soldiers on my side, ready to whisk him out of the castle if I brought Monroy's head to the packs. I believed I would be able to stop the onslaught of the beast they transformed into. Maybe they could even change those ferals back into packs. But there was one thing I did not account for. Monroy's sheer bullheaded stubbornness, his force of will. He fought through my toxin. He f***ing survived it. He called his guards, who overpowered my men before I even knew what happened, and then it was over. I huddled here now, hiding, awaiting the inevitable. There's no way out of this palace. There's guards everywhere. I have 5, maybe 10 more minutes before they find me and drag me off to discard me like the rest that have disobeyed him. But I pray you will find this, Nikolai. I know we've had our differences, but we've both changed. I can hear you telling me it was a mistake to try and kill Monroy. It was never going to fix anything, but you can still do something to restore Enoch. You need to find a way to make it right. That is the one thought I find solace in, that I at least got to see this planet. I got to see Pax in their prime, and all the wonder that they were capable of. 100 years from now, when their bones have become sand, when Moray's skull has been crushed by the winds, his last gasp of humanity will not even be a memory. And then the Pax will finally return to Shepherds of Enoch, back to the last days of glory. Maybe we. I guess that's right when they found her and just killed her ass. I feel like I'm playing Doom Eternal now. With this look. Alright, nothing down there. Nothing over there. Okay, only one direction.
Made it to the top. Palace is clear.
What do you see?
You better come up here and see for yourself.
This Monroy was a madman. Hey, there's a ship!
Is that the Caravel?
That's not possible. Caravel never left Earth. Its engines exploded.
Allegedly.
Thousands died.
Then what the hell are we looking at?
The source of the fucking signal. Monroy's signal. There's no place beyond the storm. It's coming from in there, protected from the anomaly, just like the uplink in your goddamn briefcase.
I don't fucking understand.
Neither do I. It doesn't make any sense. Everyone saw the Caravel explode during its construction. Even if the people left on Earth were able to rebuild the ship, they left after us. We were the first. Nevertheless, what's certain is that Monroy enslaved August's people. He butchered them, and they turned. They mutated into savages willingly, so they could fight back.
Damn.
I'm done with all this. Whatever's waiting for you on that ship, I want no part of it.
Tiago, you can't leave us now.
I thought you weren't a deserter.
What they did to August's people. What our people did to August, don't you see? Thank you for letting me walk away.
Random flag just flying up there, not attached to anything.
We're going to finish this. We're finding a way into the Caravel.
This is it now. That ship, the signal, the garden. I'm ready to make some sense of all this. We'll leave on your word, Outrider.
Loot. Okay, this way. Nothing there, nothing there. Is creepy sound effects and all. Love creepy sound effects. Did he really make a throne for himself? What an idiot. I got this great idea. What's your great idea? I'm gonna make a throne for myself. Oh. Oh, that's an awesome idea. Alright, so let's see here. Nope. 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 And nope. 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 Maybe. Your health drops below 30%. Increase your firepower by... Okay, so what is on... Oh, okay. So we just got to put the... blood rounds... extra bullets. There we go. Alright, you had nothing to say. Do you have anything to say about the situation in general? Nope. And our friend is no longer there? Alright, let's do this. The carnival. Okay.
There has to be a way inside the ship. I'll radio when I've secured a path.
There's no place beyond the anomaly. Why are we still heading to this stupid ship?
If the signal is shielded from the anomaly inside, it means we can use the uplink in there to contact the Flores. All the supplies, the resources, the tech. We're gonna bring them down today.
Hell yeah. Okay, you have nothing to add. You have nothing to add. Okay, so we have one history mission here. Straight line, history mission, straight line. It looks like there's no side quests in here. Dun 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 dun.
Not done going through hell yet.
That's why everything was all screwed up when we came here. Fucking Carnival came first with Roy and his pack of idiots.
When the pack started to flee the city, I rounded up every last one of them that stayed behind, that were loyal and trusting, and these labor camps.
But I know of the packs, they could not have survived long in there.
It was all Monroy. When he understood the packs were turning into ferals, he sent out an order to murder them all before they could transform.
All of them.
All but enough to run his camp.
I hate him. I can't wait until we find out Monroy is still alive and he's an altered and we have to kill his ass. Holy shit. It's creepily empty so far. Spoke too soon. Thor the Thunder God has questions for you.
It's a diary. Miguel Yatkin, Monroy's general. Seems he was overcome with remorse at the end for what he had been a part of. He didn't retreat to the Caravel. He decided to walk away from it all.
So he's the one that we...
Right into an anomaly storm.
Good.
I should have walked into the fire. It was Monroy that pulled me out of the burning wreck of the planet. He saw something in me. When I led me to the town to revolt after the government tried to take all the doctors and provisions, perhaps when Roy saw himself in me. I didn't care back then. I had a chance to bring my people aboard the Caravel. Give them a chance the ECA had denied them. Monroy gave me that chance. It was Monroy that made me general, to put into effect the first measures to limit the Pax's movement and exercise their powers. I could not argue against this for the debt that I owed him, and nor did I want it. Monroy was our savior. Everyone trusted the commander when he warned of the threat that the Pax would pose on our existence. He left unchecked. It was Monroy who called on me and ordered my troops to set fire to the camps while the Pax were trapped inside. For the first time I doubted Monroy's order. I froze. I had nothing. The cruiser didn't flinch. He left to carry out the orders, leaving me a single thought. How else could he have stopped them from turning into ferals, from fighting back? How else could he stop the events that Monroy had set in motion with his blind suspicion of the Pax, his false pretense about our safety, his boundless ambition for the natives' power? But it is I that committed all these acts, not Monroy, and I alone will walk into the fire, into the storm, as I should have done long ago. Spin. Jam that shit in the ground. Alright, let's do the last historian mission. Wow, that's just bodies everywhere. Great. 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 Switch weapons. Didn't mean to switch weapons. Oh. That was awful. Oh, we made it back here. Alright, cool. So that all linked back into here. Hey, look. Papers.
Turned to the city to find it under siege. They battled for days. A complete bloodbath. And then, another storm hit. Monroy's people were decimated. That's when they spotted the Flores in orbit and called for help.
They started broadcasting the signal.
But it couldn't get through. Help never came. And Monroy ordered a retreat to their ship and locked it down.
Okay. We returned with all the speed we could muster, considering our vehicles were rendered inoperable. We found the city besieged, pharaohs climbing the walls and towers, my people barely holding them back. We leapt into the fray. We held the city for several more days. Through each victory brought us closer to defeat. We lost our best soldiers, and then our worst. And when the storm hit, I had lost the hope that there was any salvation for us, until I saw it. The ship, the SM Flores, that departed from Earth more than 80 years ago, had now arrived in our skies on the eve of our annihilation. To save us from these wretched horrors, we took heart. We began broadcasting a signal, a call for aid. We held for several days longer, but help didn't come. Perhaps the signal never reached them, or they couldn't find us. I was left with no choice. I ordered an immediate retreat to the caravel and initiated an emergency lockdown. The pharaohs will never be able to get in, and the ship's hull will see us through the hell long enough for us to continue broadcasting our signal, long enough for the ECA to find us, rescue us, and finally bring the fight back to these goddamn pharaohs. I pray it will be soon, as there aren't many supplies on board. Now we just need to make it to the Carnival. Yep, I am looking forward to having killed Monroy. He's going to be an altar on that boat, and I'm going to have to kill him, and it's going to be glorious. Where are we at? I feel like I already went through here. Guess not.
All we've been through. The battlefields, the jungles, the alien ruins, the desert. All we've lost. I can't believe we're finally here. The goddamn signal I heard the day we landed, and still... none of it makes any sense.
Oh, I think I'm starting to put it all together. The way the Pax controlled the anomaly with their obelisks, they are what kept the planet's energy in check. They were the balance. But when Monroy stopped the Pax from using the obelisks out of pure fear of what he couldn't understand, the anomaly spread like wildfire across the planet. The storms surging out of control, mutating everything.
All this time thinking we were gonna reach a place beyond the anomaly. Only to find the place it all started. Where Monroy started it.
Yep. Good job, Monroy. What a dick. Let me get that sweet iron. Oh, there's little buggies in the air. Usually when there's little buggies in the air, we're about to fight a bunch of those frickin' a-holes. go that way. I will in a second, I promise. Squeenix game.
Roy, his people. Who the hell were they?
My father told me about the hordes. Thousands climbing over each other, trying to reach the Flores as it launched.
They're the ones who got left behind. And half of them probably slaughtered the rest for a last seat on the caravel. Tanner and Yakum, we all should have been down there with the rest. Hopeless, drowning in chaos. Nothing but dictators and madmen set loose.
If the caravel's engine hadn't exploded and killed most of the Outriders.
We would have been the ones left on Earth. 2 more soldiers in Monroy's damn army. Fighting for any way off the Earth. Coming here to slaughter the packs. And screwing up the whole damn planet. Before you all ever set foot on it.
Damn.
I'm inside the ship. It's still operational. Whatever's playing the signal, it's in here. Let's finish this together.
Told you I'm calling it right now. Monroe is still alive. And we're about to fight his ass. And he's altered. Come on, tell me this is documented. This is, something has changed within me. At 0400 this morning, 3 Pax individuals were sighted inside the caravel without authorization. 2 Pax were captured and they reprimanded, but the 3rd escaped. After a stake wide in the armory, several armaments have been reported missing. Since none of our soldiers would steal their own weaponry, we must assume the Pax are now armed. By order of General... Access to the caravel is hereby restricted to authorized personnel only. Trespassers, whether Pax or human, face the penalty of death. Okay, lunatic. Where's my... I planted the flag, but there's no reloading. Oh, there it is. He's hiding. So we're here. We're about to go into the caravel and then the hangar. Okay, cool.
Let's finish this. The end of the road, one way or another.
Despite everything, we've brought the uplink all this way. I wish Jane could see us.
Nothing over there. Nothing over here. This is as bright as shit. $16K sniper. It does more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Knock, knock.
You must 37.5673 degrees north, 22.80116 degrees east. Mayday.
Listen.
Mayday. Hailing them.
Signal. We're here.
37.563 degrees north, 22.80116 degrees east. Mayday. Mayday. Hailing them. You must
It works.
37.563 degrees north.
Oh God, it works. Someone hit the lights.
Look. It's exactly as I saw it. As we saw it.
China, that's not real. That's this planet, all right, but it's long gone.
No. No, it's... Get the fuck off! It's...
Go away. I'm in no mood for this today.
You okay?
Dude, just shoot him in the head.
You're here. I imagined this so many times.
Shoot him in
Never you.
the head.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Monroy?
How? How did this ship get here before us? How do you think? You people left us to die as the Earth crumbled. But I don't die so easy, do I? No, we built a new engine. An engine that shamed all others before it. So while you were still crawling through deep space, we were already here. Oh, you should have seen it. Their primitive civilization, the natives, they treated us like gods.
Yeah. I've seen what you did to the natives.
You see now, this isn't a rescue. Why didn't you come when we sent out the distress call? Huh? It's 30 years since the Flores arrived in our skies. 30 years surviving in this hell.
This hell was because of you. My entire life trapped in that valley, slaughtering each other for nothing. You robbed our people of hope before we even got here.
Don't flatter yourselves. You are as capable of every wickedness. The Pax weren't as docile as they looked. They had powers. So much power. Things I had to understand. So you just rounded them up? You tortured them, you son of a bitch? Are you really so naive? How long before those creatures tired of us? Before they turned against us? They would have had us on our bloody knees. All that I wanted was their powers. For us. For all of us. So we could survive. So we could be strong. Don't you see? We lost the Earth. Because we were meant for something more. There. But for the grace of I, go you, my child. Do you think that you would be standing there with the powers of a god if it hadn't been for me? All that I've done for humanity. I saved us.
You cursed us.
But I won.
Okay, there it is.
It's done. Fuck him.
No more
Agreed.
wasting time. I have to tap the uplink into the Caravel's power so we can reach the Flores before we...
We found this. We gotta go.
No, leave me. I have to do this.
Do what you gotta do, Doc. That door won't hold long.
Outrider, if that beast cracks this ship's hull, we lose electronics, we lose the pods, we lose everything.
I'll take care of it. You just get those pods down.
Hell yes. Oh yes. What big ass freaking thing is this gonna be? Oh. Defeat Yagak. Hello. You look pleasant.
That's right, fucker. I'm here. The only one you have to fear is me.
Not what I meant to do. Holy shit. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour, 58 minutes. Don't know what these orbs do, but I don't like them. Refill, please. Refill, please. Oh. Well, I'm glad to hear that. From what I've read and dealt with most people, when it comes to it's usually most people don't get a reaction until day 2, or not day 2, shot 2. Now you have blue chains. I don't know why it switched weapons on me. Wait. Wait. Do I have to do all the phases? Oh, shit. I can tell you right now, my one weapon is going to be, like, completely useless during this. Is it the spheres that are instant killing me when I get too close to them when they die? Because every once in a while it just feels like I just get like instant ganked. Reload, please. Thank you. I was nowhere near. Like, it's got to be something with the orbs, because when I get near the orbs, it looks like a little shock comes off of it and just does like just enough of my damage to kill me. I like to point out these orbs suck. Because they don't take any of the special weapon abilities. Restock, please. I gotta leave the last of the bullets so I can make sure I can grab those orbs. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's go reload. Alright, so it's to the right of me. Okay, God of War. Oh God, oh God. Also realize these orbs are not giving me health. I don't know how you guys did this without freaking healing through damage. I mean, unless like those orbs count as like killing shit to get health. Yeah, see, these things aren't healing me at all. Shit. Damn. You're right, I could lower the world tier all the way down to 1. And like probably one-shot this dude. But then like I feel like, I don't know. Where's the orbs? There they are. Zap. I mean, I know you... Like, I know that's not what you mean, but, like, at the same point, it's like... I just feel... I'd feel weird. Because I feel like I can do it. Oh! Can I switch weapons, please? Thank you. For some reason, my weapon wouldn't switch out. Alright, shield. We're getting overrun right now. Okay. Also, I believe you don't have a good build. My build has completely changed since the last time you saw it. completely rebuilt the entire freaking thing. That's why we don't even have tools of destruction anymore. Because I realized that, like, I wasn't using you know? Oh, this is to be a killing shot. Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, ever since I got this legendary here is when everything was switched over. Because I started running into more and more of these battles where, like, there was just zero cover. And when you're constantly fighting with zero cover, building yourself as a sharper cover guy, sharpshooting, sniping cover guy, kind of doesn't work. God, you really are just God of War on crack. Alright, shoot you to refill. No, this way. Where are you at? There you are. Shoot you to refill. Reload armor. There we go. You. Need one more bullet. Don't screw it up now. Don't screw it up now. Shoot him so you can recharge. Shoot him so you can recharge. Shoot him. Frost. Damn it! Oh. Why did I tumble at the orbs? Why? I can see that. Ammo, ammo, ammo. I need to shoot him. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Right back to orbs. Back to shooting him for health. Now shoot orbs. Drop this on him. That. Alright, save some bullets for these. Now shoot him. 425 left. Reload. Bad decision to reload when I did. And 3. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Got you. Okay. Reload. Okay, we can do this. Alright, sniper for the first like 5 or 6 shots, and then we switch off of it and just never think about it again. And never think about it again. Okay. This is freaking God of War right here. I'm fighting freaking Kratos. Reload, 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 reload. him, shoot him, shoot him. Health, 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 health. Oh. Oh.
Zahidi? What's happening in there?
It's working! I've contacted the Flores. Transmitting the first launch codes. Now!
God damn it, Doc! We can't hold them! This place is gonna blow!
Almost there. Almost there!
Zahidi, get out of there! We have to leave!
I can't! I have to transmit the codes!
My God! Get me my gun! Get out of there, Zahidi! You'll be trapped!
The pods are more important than me!
Tiago!
Get in! I'm not losing any more friends.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I guess it's over.
The signal. The uplink. It was all for nothing.
Wait, guys, look. Over there.
The pods? It worked?
You did it.
My God. I guess some of the commands went through after all.
The video's off just a little bit.
Like I always say, it ain't over till it's over.
What the hell? Monroy's people?
No, I don't think so.
Who are you?
We're from the war zone. Are you the Outriders?
Your tales.
The video is like off
Out in
just by a
Alton?
few seconds.
Outriders. Opening the frontier. Finding a cure in the forest. We've been following your trail since the war zone.
Nice.
So, what now?
We keep moving.
Oh, so good. He doesn't look too happy to see the pods. Oh. That was so good. That was definitely a good ending. Also, World 11 clear. He's still alive? We let him live still? Sure, I guess we need to have an antagonist still. Since we've killed off Monroy. Can't wait till she sees the pods.
What?
It's like a solid like 15, 20 seconds off. And there we go. We have officially... He's the boss in the Eye of the Storm. Got it. Oh. So there we go. We have officially beat the storyline of Outriders. Oh, man. You know, I'm kind of sad that I called it earlier that, like, we were the monsters somehow. And it's like, yeah, we were the monsters. I was just waiting for the other shoe to drop at some point of, like, either time travel happened or some shit. The only thing I missed on was the explosion of the ship. To think that, like, the people of Earth would just build another ship. How could I dare think that the people of Earth, like... I mean, it makes sense. All in all, enjoyed the game. Loved the game. I will mimic what a lot of people have said. That I had to completely revamp my build. Because the build I had, although it was great 90% of the game, the last 10% it was completely useless. And from what I could see from watching other people doing the expeditions, the build I was going with, completely useless during expeditions. And so, the mimicking part that I'm going to say is basically, I hope that as the game stays out and grows and builds, increases the level cap and so on and so forth, that they readdress it and make it so other builds are viable. Because as it sits right now, I don't see a solo gadget build being able to make it. I don't see... I could see an anomaly build, like a ordnance build doing. Well, I'm talking about solo gadget, which would have heal, cryo, shrapnel. Now again, I haven't really played with shrapnel since, like, I retired shrapnel 15 levels ago, 20 levels ago, something like that. Level 9 was when I got minigun, and that's when shrapnel was like, yeet! And so that's my only thing is, like, I hope CT-15. I think one of the one thing that I don't think they took into account is I have watched a lot of expeditions with other people that have played other classes. The biggest benefit Technomancer has over every other class is damage equals healing. I don't need to kill. I don't need to be in a specific range. I just need to do damage. And so, like, having, like, blight bullets that never die, that spread to targets, all those blight damage heals me. Having weapon abilities that drop AoE damage heals me. You know, so, like, I was looking at that last battle, like, going, I thought. Okay, well, I'm talking about like. Yes, weapon leech, but like weapon leech is like nowhere near what a Technomancer's healing is. Because all things aside, everyone gets weapon leech. But like getting the large chunks of heals, like for instance, during that fight, when I got low, and I was like, alright, I have to switch like that was the one thing I had to keep reminding myself. Is the orbs don't heal me when I shoot the orbs. But if I shoot him a couple rounds, that causes the bleed on him and the blight that does heal me, you know? So, empty cup. Oh, I believe you. I'm just saying if there's one thing that will push Technomancer ahead of everyone else when it comes to like the higher end expeditions, has to be that healing. Just for the sheer fact of I don't need to kill, I just can do damage. Because then you have skill leech that helps you out. You have like skill leech with any of the toxic abilities is like free healing. Whether you go with blighted bullets, the toxic grenade thing, or the toxic turret, any one of those, you know, is like free real estate, baby. So you get like the weapon damage, the skill damage, weapon heal, skill heal, and then you get your own class heal on top of it. Now when you go to the game after this, go to the chest and the drop box. Okay. Hey, this worked out beautifully. I was supposed to end the stream at midnight. Maybe, just maybe, I was purposely like sandbagging it all those times. Yeah, that's it. I was sandbagging it the whole time. That's what we're gonna go with. Sandbagging it. Alright. Let's see here. Do. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something. Oh, I remember where I was going to look up real quickly. I haven't looked up any of my information for tomorrow. Do. Oh, that felt good though. But yeah, definitely when I switched builds to like the bladed ammo tree, and then the improved bleed, and then the like basically like maximizing how long I can keep the bladed weapon going, and then the legendary giving me the I can summon down the lightning over and over and over again. Now, Sephiroth, here's my question. If you break a legendary, I'm assuming you get the legendary's power as something you can grant to a weapon. Can you get that legendary again? Or is that legendary just gone? Okay, so there's no reason to keep any of my lower level legendaries then. Okay. Now, with the level 3 mod, can you put a level 3 mod on a non-legendary weapon? Like, if I have a purple, could I technically do a 3 and a 2 on that? Okay. So, like, if I wanted to make Thor the Thunder Gun on a different weapon, I can make Thor the Thunder Gun on another weapon. Thor the Thunder Gun. Because as much as I love this gun, and don't get me wrong, the gun's nice, I would much rather have an LMG with 150 bullets that keeps replenishing 35 and 40% of that than the 60 bullets, because the difference is like almost double. You know, so like the 40%, oh, no, the one is 50%. One is half the mag. And so the one is I'm getting 30 bullets. The other one I'm getting 75 bullets. It's like, I always found that with the big gun, like with the 150 bullets, well, 100 plus the 50 for the extended mags, I seem to like be a lot better off at keeping my blighted up the entire time. Now, I know that wouldn't have made any difference in this last battle, because in this last battle, the blue orbs didn't activate it. So the blue orbs didn't activate it, and he was the only one. And so it would have helped in the second phase, I guess, maybe? But I think I still would have run out of blighted ammo at that point. Oh man, I'm 100% happy that like it ended the way it did. The only thing that was shocking, the only shock, was the kill the boss the first time, then you have to fight his phase 2. But like, it's like, hey, congratulations, you killed phase 1, kill phase 2, or else go all the way back. And like, it was disheartening at first, but then I was just like, you know what? Most games like this, you're literally going from phase 1 to phase 2 in the same arena. There is no like timeout, or like the arena morphs and then you switch into the arena. At least this like gave you that brief moment to like take that quick breather. You know, like fight four little plebes. Now that you killed the 4 plebes, go on into your new arena, you know, like, So I was grateful for that. I really was. Special thanks. Stadia port. Stadia port. Stadia port. Oh. Why even list this? You know what I'm going to point out? It said Stadia support team, and it had no one listed. It literally was blank. Like it was almost like they were like, you know, we'll fill this out later. Wait, Google's discontinuing Stadia? And so it's almost like they forgot to remove Stadia's support because it's just like, it's getting discontinued. So like, yeah. You know what I will say? Stadia, all Stadia needed to do right now, is sell themselves. All they had to do was prove that their Google Stadia works on an onboard graphics card, right? So like a CPU-born graphics card. And go, listen, do you have an Intel or an AMD with an onboard graphics? Well, Google Stadia will work with your device. So right now, you could build your new computer, and even though you can't get your hands on a brand new graphics card, instead of paying exorbitant prices or scalper prices, why don't you come to Google Stadia and use your current onboard graphics card to be able to still game on your new hardware? Like, that's all they had to do. That was the sales tactic that they missed. That's literally all they had to say. It was just like, listen, boys and girls, this is all you need to do. Because I think if they were able to show their hardware worked on an internal graphics card or internal graphics, and worked well, I think they would have been able to sell it. Because there's plenty of people out there that want to build a computer right now. They can't build a computer because they can't get a graphics card, or they have their computer, or follow me on this one. I'll put money on it if they sold it that way and they showed like it still works on this. I could picture there's some people out there with like their like 8th gen, 9th gen, 10th gen Intels going, wait, hold on. If I subscribe to Stadia, I can still play most of the games I want, and I can sell my graphics card for a profit. And so then you'd have like this huge influx of graphics cards go out there. Of people just like, well, I have Stadia, and Stadia works on my onboard graphics. But that would be like, you'd have to do some massive optimization to make that work. But, you know, it's the typical Google thing. They go, we have this great idea, and everyone's like, yes, this is a great idea, do it, Google. And then the second they hit like their first bump in the road, they're like, and it's dead. What? Yeah, it's dead. But I don't want it to be dead. Well, it's dead. It still has so much positive. Dead. Like their Google car. Their Google car, right? The self-driving Google car got into an accident like the first or second month it was out there. And they were just like, and that project's done. Wait, what? Yeah, it's done. Done. It got into an accident. We're done. Didn't work. Failure. We're not even going to make a second attempt. It's done. Okay. Expeditions. Team up with other players and face Enoch's challenges to collect drop pods, resources, and powerful gear. Expedition difficulty is determined by the selected challenge tier. The fastest way to unlock new tiers is to play on the highest currently available tier. Better completion times mean more tiers are unlocked and more drop pod resources are gathered. Loot from enemies is collected collected after expeditions. If you win, it will be available from the drop pod. If you fail, it will be available in the loot chest in the preparation room. Tier progression unlocks new locations. Unlock challenge tier 15 to gather 40,000 drop pod resources to embark on the final. Wait. Unlock challenge tier 15 and gather 40,000 drop pod resources to embark on the final expedition to the Eye of the Storm. Oh, okay.
Still don't understand how they went back in time to get here sooner. I don't think that's true.
Okay, let's get this. On Roy's journal.
Only Monroy and a small group of them survived the slaughter outside the walls. They hid in the caravel for decades, waiting for rescue from the Flores.
So sorry to disappoint them.
Got these two to still turn in.
Clearly things didn't go any better.
Oh, we
inside
missed.
The ship.
Nope.
We
Supplies
missed
ran out.
7 things.
Down one by one, until only Monroy was left.
A fitting end.
Hey, Tiago, anything you want to say? Nope.
When I left the deserters to join you that day, I did not believe we would make it this far. Even less so after I lost faith in our mission. But you stayed the course.
I guess I'm too stubborn to know when to quit.
I am grateful for it, my friend. Seeing the hope in those people's eyes now, I feel like myself again. However, I don't need to tell you that our journey is not over.
I was hoping you'd say that.
We may have brought the pods down, but they are scattered all over Enoch. We will have to recover them one by one. Finding them won't be easy, and we're not the only ones interested. But I have a proposal for you.
Okay.
Outrider.
Let's hear it.
When you recover a drop pod, bring the resources inside to me. With Bailey's help, I will trade the contents to Juno and Corrigan and your Grand Marshal, Shira. We let them divide the materials, and in return, they ship us gear from their arsenal for our journeys outward.
So I take it you're back with us then, Tiago.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. But with you, my friend.
Caravel must have been a fine ship instead.
Okay. We don't care. But you. Don't care. Oh, is this the Eye of the Storm you were talking about? Wow. So this is all the stuff you can like get eventually, huh? No, we never looked at the... let's see here. Critical shots create an icy blast that inflicts freeze on enemies within 4 range. Killing shots against frozen enemies make them explode, dealing 18,649 damage. Well, I hate to say this, but that's better than that one. Yep. Oh, bless me. We'll go through all this shit tomorrow. Backpack. Just throw that in there. Okay. That's a pretty wicked looking gun. Alright, so how do we... Okay, we still talk to you. I have the sniper rifle that is now on my back.
I just knew it. No way you're showing up after all this time could have been random. It's been a long time since I had something to believe in. You would have made Captain Tanner proud, Outrider.
Years from now, people will want to know what happened here. Without memories of the past.
I have lipstick.
Seems funny now, the things we thought important. I remember spending hours in front of my mirror just to convince people I was worth their time. Maybe it's just as well we're done with all that now. We are an ugly lot of creatures, and no amount of makeup will hide that.
Well, I'm surprised the makeup survived this long without a cap.
Well, well. I remember these. Must have been a treasure in a box of goodies, saved from Earth by some spoiled little kid who probably didn't last a year on this rock. Can you imagine we once had a world where war could just be a game for kids and their dogs?
We haven't learned this power yet, so... I mean, it's basically the same thing as my current gloves.
Sometimes people ask me what will happen when we lose our
Wait,
past, and I say,
what was that legendary we just got?
a bit about that because I ain't gonna let that
Submachine gun. Boo! Boo! During combat, your weapon drains up to 50% of your max health in exchange for 75% of the weapon damage bonus. Why would you ever use that?
Your collecting, sweetheart, wouldn't be anywhere near as meaningful without you.
Ugh! Holy shit! I have this great idea. What? There's this gun, and when you use it, it just drains your health. Oh, I believe it.
This must be Jakob's old place. This is Jakob's. Seems he left something behind. Vodka, of course. And a note. In Polish. I should go see how he's liking his spot on the hill.
Alright, we got that. Wait, what did I do? Defeat Yak under the shadow of the... Oh, okay. Where is... where is he at? Oh, you're here. That's what I said is like, there's, what was it? PoE. PoE, I know there's that one build that like does similar where it's just like, watch as I blow shit up the build.
What's this?
It was Jakob's. What's the label say?
Well, it's in Polish.
Can you read it?
Whoever finds Spottle... Can I make it a few words after that? It's, vodka, drink, grave.
Well, I guess we're in the right place.
Twoje zdrowie.
Twoje zdrowie.
Good. He'd never forgive us for drinking without him anyway.
Hey, Jakob. You're right, as usual. Everything's turning out just as fucked up as you thought.
There we go. You're done. You're done. 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 There we go. We're back here. So what's with Tiago?
Outrider, you gave me the opportunity to be the person.
So I'm assuming that star there is to collect the drop pods. What's his whole thing about? Is he all just... Because I don't want to, like, go into that and then, like, start a whole, like, big quest thing. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, you buy these with drop pods? Oh. Oh, okay. Damn. That's that has the level 3 ability I want. Like I want to buy this so I can break it. So funny. First shot after reloading becomes anomaly projectile, dealing 76,000. That's a kind of badass one also. Hey, it's the level 45 version of my gun. Oh, 11,087. It's almost 3 times my freaking attack per shot. Damn. So this is... So I guess this is where you can buy your titanium if you want to. I know you could sell this shit. $114,000. $101, so it's $200,000. I could sell off all my stuff for $200,000. Not that I would actually do that, but like that barely buy almost like 2 equipment. Barely.
Guess we didn't make such a bad team.
All right. You know who made out in the whole deal? That one guy, though. I will say this much. That one guy that spent all that time farming all those legendaries, he probably has all of the level 3 powers. So he's probably able to do something really stupid. Hey, look. Character looks all weird. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, though, I have to call it here. I do have work in the morning, unfortunately, due to the nature of, like, having to pay bills and stuff like that. So it is appreciated. We did complete the Outriders storyline. Tomorrow night, since tomorrow night I'm going to be coming from work, I'm going to try and do some of the expeditions, see how they are, and we'll go from there. Other than that, if you are new to the program, make sure you mouse over that follow button. If you're on Twitch, the subscribe or bell button. Subscribe, bell, like, thumbs up. If you're on YouTube, press all of the buttons. Also, this is... I can actually... Well, yeah, we'll leave it as part 13. If you've missed any of the previous storyline for Outriders on this channel, you can always head over to the YouTube channel. We have everything listed there. Everything should be caught up. Let me double check right now, so that way I can feel good about myself. It should be... We are at 19 on here? Yep. Okay, so we are officially caught up on YouTube. So if you missed any of the previous 12 episodes, you can always head over to YouTube, and it's the same name, Siegfried42, and it has everything there. So we also have all the other games that we've been playing for the last 4 years, or 3 years, minus year 1, but we won't talk about year 1. Other than that, guys, let's do the end credits. Let's thank the people, and let's get the hell out of Dodge. And if nothing else, I will see you tomorrow night when I get home from work. Until then, outro, please. Outro, please. Down below is a thank you from me to all you, from me to everyone for hanging out this evening. Any credit music is brought to you by Electroma, the name of the song on Summer Vibes. If you enjoy the music, make sure you look them up on Spotify or YouTube. Their music is free to listen to, free to download. And if you enjoy any of their music, make sure you support the artists. They're badasses for having their entire catalog out there for free. Also, support your local and online artists. Don't just go to the store and buy some bullshit-ass cotton pasta and hang up your wall. When you go to a local or online artist, have them make something original for you. That way you can support the local and online arts and not some bullshit-ass Jerks printed copy of the same damn thing. Let's see if I can see host yet. Nope. I still cannot see host. Thanks, Twitch. So if you hosted the channel, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for the host and the love. And I don't have a sound effect yet for thank you, so we're gonna work on that still. We have a lot of things we have to rebuild. But guys, if you're going to bed much like me, sleep well and sweet dreams. But if you're planning to sit and play some more games, whether it's League of Legends, Dota,
World of Warcraft,
Final Fantasy, Pokemon, or any other games that are out there, have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. And that's what it's all about, is having fun. And with that, we are going to bring episode 1320, Outlanders Technomancer Part 13, to a close. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your time here with me. Really hope to see you here tomorrow night when we continue and we start our expeditions and see how that part of the story, that part of the game goes. Until then, guys, have a great rest of your evening. Good night, everyone. Martin.